we've understood in our country for over or close to 100 years that parents have a fundamental right to direct the health care, the education, the well-being of the religious training of their children. That's under United States Supreme Court case law. And that's why we saw that Florida recognized the need to pass a bill to further affirm parental rights. And I know you're going to get into that, but I'd like to go ahead and just share what the bill is actually called.
Sure.
It's a Parental Right in Education. And so to be clear, let's be very clear about this. What Disney is opposing is parents receiving information from public schools that would directly affect their child's emotional, physical, and mental well-being. That is what Disney is opposing. And for Disney to take one sentence out of a 7-page bill that is all about parental rights and make it about classroom instruction to children as young as 3 and 4 years old up until third grade 8-year-olds, about an ideology that would teach young children you can be born in the wrong body, a non-scientific concept. It just tells us that what Disney is about, and those with Disney, is really about indoctrinating our children in this ideology.
Well, we know that deliberately. They admitted to as much last week. In the bill as well, this parental rights bill, and I call it the parental rights bill because that's what it should be about, January. It should be about moms and dads like you and kids, all right? This has nothing to do with the teachers. That's just their profession. This is your life. This is your family. The bill prevents teachers ages K through third grade from talking about gender identity and sexual orientation in the classroom. In your case was part of what inspired this bill. Do you think Ron DeSantis, the governor, and again, 61% of Floridians support this bill, do you think he went far enough in capping this at third grade? Because sex education in Florida doesn't start until 5th and even 6th grade. Should it have gone up to that point?
Well, I think it's really important to remember, Rob, that the first 2 parts of the bill, which is really the core of the bill, actually covers K through 12. There's a lot of miscommunication, misunderstanding about this bill, and a lot of it's to distract from what the bulk of the bill really does, which is further protect parental rights. So those first 2 parts of the bill cover K through 12. The only part that's K through 3 is the instruction in the classroom referring to sexual orientation and gender identity.